So in this video, we're going to take a look at a make-to-order manufactured product in Odoo. We're also going to take a look at the integration. So from actually selling the product to manufacturing it to delivering it, and then seeing how that all affects in our sales and in our inventory levels and all that as well. So have it all configured. I won't even get into the configuration for the demonstration here today. What we're going to do is we're just going to go directly into our sales. We could do this from sales, CRM, whatever it may be. I'm just going to create a quote from our sales application for this specific product so we can see everything on the back end. So let's create a quote. Let's say it's going to customer one. Let's add our product. So maybe this is our product Y, which I've configured here today. We'll see that here. Cool thing about make to order products is we can see the inventory levels, but on here, we'll see that when we click into it, it's replenished on demand. Now we can go through the whole quoting process, sending by email, having the customer sign it, all that. But what we're going to do is we're just going to confirm this. So this is now turned from our quote stage to our sales order stage. So we'll see here that based off the integrations in Odoo, we're going to get a manufacturing order as well as a delivery order. So what I like to say is that you can access these smart tabs in Odoo, so you can access the manufacturing and delivery order directly through the sales order. However, most of the time, our warehouse people or our people that are working in the manufacturing floor aren't going to want to go through each sales order, which is fair enough. So if we actually exit out of here and we go back to the home screen, we'll see that we can access the manufacturing order through the inventory module, which will go to the manufacturing bucket, as well as our manufacturing application as well. So for this specific workflow, you'll see that I have set up Work Center. So basically all I wanted this to do was to go through two different work centers from assembly to finished good, just based off its routing. And that's fully customizable based off of the specific product, different work centers, different work orders, alternative work centers, whatever that may be. So you'll see here that we can access the manufacturing order in the to launch bucket. But if we also go to operations and manufacturing orders, we'll see that it's in the to do stage, which will give us a full dashboard of all of our bill of materials and what's available in stock. We can link back to the sale order. We can take a look at the work orders, all of that. So when we go back to the dashboard, let's go ahead and go to launch to see what this looks like in our manufacturing dashboard. We can click in. You'll see that once I click in, we'll have one unit that's ready to go. So as soon as I type in that one unit and it's standard, it's going to start timing me in real time. So that way, we can look at a cost analysis and how much we're actually spending on this item and all that. We'll get a drop-down box so we can actually block components. We can scrap, add components if we need to, whatever that may be. You'll see that the PDF is located here. You can add a PDF, you can add a text field or a Google slide with maybe build instructions for the specific work center, so fully interactive there. The person in charge of the manufacturing would then mark this as done once everything was all finished. And you'll see that it'll populate to my Work Center 2. So this is based off my actual routing. So we'll see that it's in Work Center 2. We'd go into the to launch phase. We'll see that everything looks the same. I don't have any build instructions here, but it just kind of shows the flow of how it would work per each manufacturing order. So they can mark this as done and close the manufacturing order. We'll see that this will now populate to a finished good. So when we check the inventory, maybe we take a look at our manufacturing orders, we get rid of the to-do filter. We can look into the one we've actually manufactured. It'll link us back to the sale order. It'll give us a product moves chart, and it'll also show us a cost analysis of what this is costing us, both for the bill of materials and if I actually had some cost per hours assigned to this operator, how much that costs as well, so we can get a total look at our cost of our good. Which is a super nice feature. So we've actually finished our good. The next thing to do is actually just go in and deliver this, or make sure that we get this picked up by the customer, whatever it may be. So when we go to the inventory tab, we'll see it'll now populate to the delivery order bucket. So when we click on the delivery orders, we can dig into the specific delivery order. We'll be able to print the picking operations, delivery slips. We can even scan in and out of our warehouse. We could validate this order out. Let's just say we send this on our own trucks. We could hit apply, and we are all done. So that's basically the process from sale order to manufacturing to delivering the good. You'll see that in our reporting. We can also take a look at our inventory report. We'll see that our product X, which is one we have in stock, we have our bill of materials, which have now been depleted by one unit because it was one unit of each into our actual finished good. And we can also look at our product moves. So we'll see that product Y was not actually on our inventory report because we don't have any on hand. But here will show us a timestamp of when stuff came in and out of our warehouse, for example, from production to warehouse stock, and everything we would need to see. If you have any further questions, please email gst@odoo.com. Thanks for watching.